Well, now that most of everyone is dead, we can move on to turn 4. Maybe the game will go a bit quicker. Fire warriors do regroup during the orc turn. I love that. It's great. I love allies. They're funny. So tank shocking with the first truck, and he does make his difficult terrain test, and they make their leadership. And here's where I get this awesome idea. First of all, the war boss obviously is going to run off by himself because he wants to go kill some things because he hasn't killed enough, and he doesn't want to suicide into all those dark Eldar. It's that big scary wish squad. So the Relik starts running away, and I don't actually like to run directly away because here it is. So the tank shock of this truck, so positioned perfectly to push the guys out, but then to isolate the independent characters in that squad. We'll have to wait until assault phase to see if it works, but in the meantime, and that motivates the Tau to shoot some more. And so they all shoot, and there's lots of wounds, but of course the Phoenix Lord is up front, and anything but a double 1 will actually touch him. So the other squad of, well, with the Relik, they run, and it's not more than 6 inches in any phase, so you can move 6 and run 6, and you won't drop it, it's fine. But the battle suits all shoot into, well, the Chateau and his bodyguard shoot into the fire prism and manage to get a couple, or a glancing and a penetrating, I do believe. I think he has 1 hull point left and he's stunned, so he can't move or shoot, which is good. I at least disabled him for a time being, and you should be able to be cleaned up afterwards. So a bunch more shooting into the different squads of witches and everything, but not too much is able to get shot. I do assault with my boys into them, and he gets 1 hit but no wounds, and I do charge in 7 inches, so they're all able to get in, and a nice healthy assault. The war boss assaulting into the jet bikes, the reavers, and they also fail to wound or do anything into him, and he easily gets with his charge range. Boom. So first reavers moving in. Everyone has a high initiative than a war boss, but that's okay because he can take it, more or less. He does no wounds on him, but his 6 attacks back, and all 3 are dead. Now the witches go first in this combat, but the funny thing here is because of my truck, when they're piling in, you have to be within 2 inches to be in combat. If you're not engaged within the 2 inches of the front line, then you can't accept or give challenges. So you couldn't challenge my knob, and they also can't fight this turn. And so surprisingly actually, he only killed 1 boy. And so I get a full attack with all my boys and my knob into the squad without having to deal with independent characters for a turn, and because they're not up front, they can't be taken off because it has to be in base to base. It's closest first. But I actually only killed 2 of them, which was a little unfortunate. Even with my knob attacking, they always get a 4+ invuln in combat. Tricky little witches. And so I only killed, I think, 3 or 4 total, and he does make his leadership. And so we all pile in, lots of stuff, and at the end of my turn, I do consolidate, 9 inches towards that. Just keeping in the safety. So turn 4 Eldar, Dire Avengers moving out. Just trying to get up close. Ooh, they do shoot a bunch of my war boss. Forgot Slay the Warlord is still in effect, and so he can get an extra victory point. Maybe if he can kill the guy holding the Relik. He does go second, and so there might be a chance to come back and actually win this game with authority. So he does come, but no wounds lost. And so they're all fine. Continue on, lots more shooting. Just trying to whittle down my squads, and are in the assault phase. They managed to deal the exact number of wounds necessary to kill all of my boys, and now we're consolidating up. And we're already on to turn 5. We learned how to go a lot faster now that most things are dead. So that fire prism not being able to do anything, I'm actually gonna go the opposite way. And these guys are going to be charged in shooting the witches and Eldrad and the Phoenix Lord, because I think the war boss has got it with the assault on the... If he can get assault, he should be able to slaughter that fire prism. Fire Warriors moving up. They're making a Gandalf move. You shall not pass. Just trying to prevent them. At this point, doesn't matter if they live or die, as long as my squad with the Relik survives. I was able to delay them. It is turn 5, and so it could end at any time. And so I continue to jump over and tank shock, making more of a wall with my trucks. And they do fail, I mean, they succeed, but again, with the little trick making a gap to see through, but because you can't pass within 1 inch of an enemy model, they can't actually move and charge through it against me, but I can shoot through them. Battle suits with the burst cannon, missile pods, and plasma rifle, they're all in there. Somehow I figured them out. Battle suits are hard to, they're complicated to shoot with. At any rate, I kill 3 witches. And then the fire warriors way in the back shoot just a few shots, 2 hits, 2 wounds, and 2 more witches dead. So I'm slowly whittling down the squad, and these guys, they can all see at least 1, so they're all able to shoot. And the cover save, again, is not near as good as their armor save, so it's great. It's nice being able to shoot in that manner. You don't have to worry about focus fire or anything like that. When you just don't ignore their armor, you just accept that they have it, and just shoot a bunch and a mass of attacks. And it's a lot easier to actually kill people. Doesn't matter if they're in cover or not. War Boss is in range, barely. 4-inch charge range, there's just like half an inch in. 6 attacks. I actually didn't have to roll because he didn't move last turn, but kablooey, kablooey, kablooey. And no wound from the explosion to the War Boss. Turn 5 Eldar now. He's got a few guys. He's got 1 Witch, Eldrad, and the Phoenix Lord, and a group of Dire Avengers, but he's using Mind War. He fortuned himself for Mind War against the War Boss. The War Boss doesn't take any wounds. He's leadership 9. Dire Avengers all shoot into the War Boss though. And they do manage to cause 3 wounds. I failed 2 of them with just my 4+. So he has 1 wound left. And he's going to use Mind War again. And I did. It's just 1 wound. And I got a cover save, but I fail it. And so War Boss is killed. Is there turn 6? There is. 1 more part of this battle. And we'll be done.